Today we are streaming some Minecraft again, at least for a little bit. There is a wrestling show on at 8, so you got about 2 hours-ish. So I figured why not? Let's do a live stream. Hello, hello. Hello. Forgive me for a moment while I spread this out. Can I do Slughorn's office where Tom Riddle was? I already have Slughorn's office. Self-promotion. Alright. Hello, everybody. Now that I have posted in the correct places, how are you guys doing today? The old office? I mean, I don't really care too much for the old office, so I probably won't. Well, happy birthday. I hope you had a good one. I am doing alright. Like I said at the beginning, probably before most of you guys got here, this won't be too long of a stream. I gotta do something in like 2 hours-ish, so we're just gonna mess around and talk and maybe do some building. So, yeah. New brooms. Yes, these are the brooms. They're not out on the Patreon yet because they're not working as intended yet. So, but these are the models. They do work, but as you'll see, they're a bit too slow at the moment. I mean, this is the Firebolt. It's supposed to be the fastest broom in the world, and it's very slow. Funny enough, the clean sweep is super fast. So, I don't know. We gotta mess with the values of the brooms. But we have the clean sweep 11, obviously the Firebolt. There's the Nimbus 2001, and over here is another clean sweep actually. So, I'll show you guys the Nimbus 2000. There is the Nimbus 2000. Downloaded V3 of this map a few days ago. Hey, well, I hope you enjoy it. It's very different now than it was last year when I put that out. We'll refurnish Diagon Alley and other interiors. We are working on refurbishing some interiors, like the ones in Diagon Alley. I don't remember what I was doing the last time I was streaming. I guess I was working on terrain, so I guess I'll show you guys. Uh, the terrain's done, so that's something I guess I can show you. So obviously the Owlery Hill, I don't know if it was in V3, but the Owlery Hill has changed. Um, I did a new clock tower face, which is way nicer and a lot more accurate. So the thing is I didn't have these windows here. And if you watch Prisoner of Azkaban, when they take when Fred and George take Harry to show him the Marauders map, they kind of pull him aside here. So there's new stairs here on the side of the clock tower. Clock tower rebuild looks great, thank you. Shouldn't the Quidditch pitch be further back? Well, that depends on what version Hogwarts you're talking about. Um, in obviously six of the films, it is not over here in general. So perhaps you're thinking about where it was originally, which is where my maze is. Still working on the manor. I'm going to go ahead and finish the whole manor and then probably some changes. I appreciate you giving feedback. I'm guessing that says feedback because I responded to it yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. Um, yeah, actually, I did, in here, I added back the study from the Chamber of Secrets. If you remember, when that deleted scene where Harry sits like around here and listens to the people talk shit about him, about how he can speak parcel tongue. I know you are very tired of these questions, but I gotta ask. I entered late. When is V4 coming? I don't know. Oh yes, new textures. So I changed some heads of well, they're not like Java. I can't just have like 50 different heads, so I had to retexture the heads that are available, which are only four. So I got a potion vial, a stack of books. This is a cauldron, and I think there's a butterbeer. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the butterbeer or not, but we'll see if I can remember. I can never remember where the heads are. There they are. I see. There's a butterbeer. Probably not gonna keep it, but it's good for now. Transfiguration's fixed up again, so it's back to its former glory. Um, we edited a bit of the Transfiguration courtyard. Built this neat little statue using the retextured um, iron trapdoors. Have I been checking out the 1.17 snapshots? No, because I don't play on Java. Favorite school subject in Hogwarts? Probably Defense Against the Dark Arts. I mean, I think that one's pretty obvious. I think most people would say that. This area, I'm not sure what to do with yet. And there's this little bit that takes you to the trophy area and then out this doorway in the back. Will you do alternate decorations on the Great Hall like the sleeping bags from Harry Potter 3 or the Goblet of Fire from Harry Potter 4? Um, you see, the thing about that, oh, the painting's missing here. What is my pick block button on PS4? That's weird. Are all the paintings gone? That's weird. I have no idea what happened to the paintings. Oh, is there? Okay, I haven't played the new update. We redid the prefect's bathroom 2 days ago. It's a little bit more condensed and a lot more how it's supposed to be. I think it looks really good. Do the NPCs have dialogue? Some of them do, yes. I think before V4 comes out officially, I'll make sure that all the NPCs are in their rightful place and with good quotes. Like, for example, Snape has, "Congratulations, your performance in the Black Lake is inspiring. Gillyweed, am I right? A rather rare herb, gillyweed, not something you find in your everyday garden. Nor is this. And know what it is? Veritaserum. 3 drops of this, and you know who would drop his deepest, darkest secrets. The use of it on a student is regrettably forbidden. However, should you ever steal from my personal store again, my hand might just slip over your morning pumpkin juice." I'm sure you guys can name the movie. Oh yeah, I gotta update the Patreon wall. But of course, yeah, anybody who is a patron um, does get put in the Hall of Patrons. Oh my God, my frames. Oh, also, since the last update, I changed the um, texture for the candle, or for the, I guess, the torches. So now they're candles. They look a lot better in the Great Hall. I know, regrettably, that 1.17 is going to have candles, so that's crappy. But, I mean, they should be really good for decoration anyway. I don't know if I'll do dialogue for the teachers up here. I think that's just overkill. But I got off track when somebody asked me earlier if I'll do different versions of the Great Hall. The thing about that is somebody really likes their motorcycle. The thing about that is we can't really change too much on a whim in the Great Hall because it's not straight, you know. Um, so it might be tough. I did really want to do the Yule Ball, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Do I have dialogue where he says he has his mother's eyes? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to be selective about where I place stuff. Can you see the new training grounds tower? Yeah, I can go over there. I'm just showing the stream the new terrain. So some of these mountains had to be a little bit small because unfortunately the graveyard is right over here. So some of these mountains are a little puny, but the Black Lake has gotten way bigger. What's the best and biggest change in V4? Well, you're looking at it. All this landscaping. I added new types of trees to the dark forest, so it doesn't look so much like I'm just using one tree everywhere, even though you can still kinda tell. Um, we gotta fix the snow around Hogsmeade, because right now you can tell that it was just thrown together. Um, Gotta add some snow around the Shrieking Shack. And new Hogsmeade is still getting some changes. Um, I think it's missing a few shops, which will probably end up going over here. Yes, I have moved Hogsmeade. This is where it is now. It's up on a hill. A little bit more appropriate being on the hill than just being out in the middle of nowhere. So this is the new Honeydukes and Zonkos, which I have not done anything with yet. And then down here is the new Hogsmeade Station. It is much more like the actual station instead of just being this one end building like it was before. It now has the little, you know, a couple of buildings here and both sides. It's much nicer, much more Harry Potter-esque, I think. Do need to change the glass in the train because um, someone so lovingly pointed out to me that because of this glass, it kind of looks like a prison in here. So, also, yes, we can go to platform 9 3/4. Nothing changed there, but here it is. Well, I guess something changed here. There's new textures. So, we make the track go all the way to King's Cross. It used to, but when I put in the train track, it or when I put in the mountains, it broke a lot of the train track. So I don't know. Oh, speaking of Inferi, oh, here's the new gargoyle gates, by the way. Probably have an animation where they open, and then there's this bridge here that this is all still part of the Black Lake, by the way. Just a huge, huge river. And these are all the mountains that I did. This is I mean, I did stream the making of this hill where the Dragon Arena is now, but it looks really good. Anything changed in the Chamber of Secrets? Not since I added the Basilisk, no. Nothing changed with the maze either. The maze is still the same. Well, the new Dragon Arena is only new because it's in a new spot. It's still the same. I just structure blocked it. Um, Here's the waterfall, which leads down into the river now. And then there's these rivers here that is nice and beautiful. Yeah, Lava Maze has been gone for a little bit. Though if you were on my Patreon, you could get your hands on the Lava Maze should you want to. Show the map back at Hogsmeade Station. I mean, it's nothing crazy or anything. I can, I guess. But yeah, the new way to take the carts takes you from Hogsmeade Station around here, and then you enter from this side. Am I sub to Planet Dragonod? Yes. I don't know when I'll release it yet. At this point, it'll be released when it's done. Why is there a firebolt just coming from the heavens? To show you the map, here's the map. It's nothing crazy. Because I used all the coral blocks in my terrain, it kind of looks really messy in spots. Because the coral shows up as if it's its original color, which kinda sucks. Could we fire spells at people? Yes, you can. Ta-da! For those who weren't around at the beginning, you can fire spells, you can fly on a broom, you can fire spells while you're flying on a broom. No, the brooms are not on the Patreon yet. They're currently being worked on because they are a bit wonky right now. The speeds are all over the place, so I don't want to release them even if it's unofficially in its current state. I want my patrons to get good stuff. I don't understand. If you are at the Patreon, you can download this map. If you are signed up to my Patreon, yes. Yes, many people have asked me about adding brooms. It's obviously something I wanted to do for a long time, so I ended up doing it eventually, you know? How can you sign it? Well, you go to my Patreon and you sign up for the $5 a month plan. Should add a dead Dumbledore in his tomb. I don't think I can do that with the NPCs. I don't think you can make them lay down. Well, if you only pay for 1 month, you get access to everything else, but you don't get access to future downloads. Make the invincibility cloak work. I don't really know how I would make that work. I mean, we have potions of invisibility, so obviously the new entrance hall. Patrons would have seen this. Can I go to the Horcrux cave? Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys that earlier. Yes, let's do that. I would recommend if you live this stuff. Found a dungeon at the bottom of the grand staircase. Yep, that is the entrance dungeons that were built by Belkov. So, I realized that previously our Horcrux, Horcrux cave was a bit underwhelming. So, while I was working on the mountains, I realized that the underside of the mountain is a prime opportunity to make the Horcrux cave better. So that's exactly what I did. So here is the new Horcrux cave. It's much bigger, much more sinister, and it has the firestorm from Dumbledore, or that Dumbledore does, when the inferior attacking Harry. And you can grab Slytherin's locket from here. But yeah, this is the cave. Obviously a huge, huge upgrade to what we had previously. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I was really happy with how it came out as well. Um, what else? What else? What else? Um, there was a few things in Diagon Alley that got slightly changed. Like I said, I do want to. Did you add an exit to outside the mountains? No. No. But I did want to change a lot of stuff when it comes to interiors here. So I did have a friend fixing up some of these shops. So there's a new interior for the Magical Menagerie. It's a lot better, I think. Um, one this was as well. I was confused about the fact the Weasley house, I think the beds don't make sense. What do you mean the beds don't make sense? Did you add the prison that Grindelwald is at? Yes. Well, Belkov added that. It wasn't me. This is Madame Malkin's robes for all occasions. Much changed in here. Now you can get your school robes and such. This one's missing for some reason. But yes, much nicer of a shop. Could I show it? Yeah, I'll get around to doing that, yeah. Um, one thing I've been wanting to do ever since I got these brooms, I'll do it here on stream. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that's gonna look so good. I had another friend of mine take my models and turn them into actual like blocks that I can place, so I can replace these stupid things that we had for brooms for the longest time and just have them standing up like the models that I made. But I was unable or couldn't figure out how to do that properly with. Okay, I couldn't figure out how to do it properly with. I just didn't know how to put both the packs together because I'm a dum dum. So I'm waiting on another friend to fix that for me. Dang it. There we go. Anyone who doesn't subscribe to the Patreon won't be able to download V4. No, you will. Version 4's full release will still be free on MCPDL. The Patreon is only up for people who want more consistent map downloads and access to my resource pack. Hey, how did you manage to bring the broom models in your map, already existing map? The broom textures are just were just block bench models that I made, which were added to my resource pack, and the behavior pack is what controls its flying. So it wasn't really too hard to add them. Oh, thank you. Also, yeah, new Gringotts. I don't know if I probably showed this last stream, but if you guys didn't see it, there is a new Gringotts. It is much nicer than the previous one. We just haven't gotten around to doing the interior yet, so we will. Rest assured, before V4, this interior will be done, and probably a lot of these interiors will be stripped out and redone, and etc. etc. Another thing some of you guys might have not known about, especially those on my Patreon, is that for certain doors, um, you can actually use the button, obviously, to open the door, but you can also just shoot your wand at the wall, which is really neat. And there's a few other places you're allowed to do that as well. The button's still there for people who don't know, but I would really love it if people, like all people, knew how the wands work, I guess. You're the best Minecraft builder I've ever seen. Oh, come on. Psh. I'm definitely not the best Minecraft builder I've ever seen. Um, hmm. So the Burrow was being redone. I think I showed that in the last stream. I haven't made any headway on it at all. It's still it's still not finished on the inside. But I have the kitchen back to somewhat of its former glory. But I haven't gotten around to just fleshing everything out. Maybe we'll do that on this stream. Well, I guess I added their bathroom. It is a little bit smaller than the previous Burrow, but it also looks a lot better uh, in its size when compared to how the Burrow is supposed to look. Also, Ron's room is actually enterable from the balcony like it's supposed to be. I can do signs for the Burrow, sure. You clearly put a lot of effort and you should get a lot more credit than you do. I mean, maybe, but I do get a lot of credit and I'm always very uh, appreciative of the credit that I get and the compliments and all that. I mean, I would be a bit of an asshole if I didn't, right? So sorry, gotta go. It's really late where I am. Can't wait for the next Patreon update. Yeah, as soon as I get the broom stuff figured out, I'll probably update the Patreon again. I think I already put one out this month, but the brooms are a big deal and I want feedback on them. So, Now, if you guys will excuse me for one moment, I'm going to grab my food, and then we can, I guess, do some work on the burrow. Alright, I am back. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I need to... Can you guys hear the music? Or is it just non-existent? I need to adjust the settings, audio sharing settings. Uh, can't hear it. What the hell? Let me end the stream real quick, and I will come back immediately.